Wednesday, April 13th could go down as Mamba Day, or the Black Mamba Day. Kobe Bryant's last NBA game, his last at Staples Center, his last with the Los Angeles Lakers after an illustrious 20-year career. The Surefire Hall of Famer has had 20 years of very memorable quotes. It all started, though, back in a high school in Philadelphia, where he grew up, or played ball there at least. And this video, according to Fox Sports, is one of the top 20 greatest quotes of Kobe's career. That's what this clip is for you guys, by the way. This was the first ever Kobe NBA announcement.
That success came of perceived arrogance by some that led to Bryant's highly scrutinized announcement in May of 1996.
Kobe Bryant have decided to take my talent to I have decided to skip college and take my talent to the NBA.
He was a confident kid at 18 years old.
Yeah.
And you can't blame LeBron for saying he wanted to take his talent somewhere. Kobe said it first.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's when you really put enormous weight on your shoulders when you are that confident at that age. But I mean, you look back and you just think to yourself, well, I did it, and I took my talents, and people will remember that as the day that I predicted fate. So good on Kobe.
Good on Kobe. We continue. So we have a couple quote cards for you and then some more fun videos. The first, don't annoy Kobe. Because after J.R. Smith and Kenny Martin got under Bryant's skin in the playoffs, he went off for 20 points in the fourth quarter of Game 2 and uttered his famous warning following the game. Quote, "Better learn not to talk to me. You shake the tree, a leopard's going to fall out." So poetic, Kobe. We continue with the next one. We can just roll through. This one's a little bit longer. I actually like this one because it kind of just brings up, Kobe's not an intimidated guy, but I guess at one point he was. The last time I was intimidated was when I was 6 years old in karate class. I was an orange belt, and the instructor ordered me to fight a black belt who was a couple years older and a lot bigger. I was scared shitless. I was terrified, and he kicked my ass, but then I realized he didn't kick my ass as bad as I thought he was going to, and there was nothing really to be afraid of. That was around the time I realized that intimidation didn't really exist if you are in the right frame of mind. Very philosophical.
Wow, that is philosophical, Jason, and I was able to tell and not make any ridiculous comparisons that are not philosophical. So I'm glad that was the situation. But that is that quote could be taken and put on up on photo frames and put all around our gaff.
All right, we continue. I guess Kobe doesn't like bees. I don't fuck with bees, man. Other than that, I'm not afraid of anything, I guess, or of that black belt at one point. We continue with a couple more. Rough patch for the Lakers when Kobe was playing between championships. When they asked him, how are you going to win? He said, no shit, Sherlock. What are you going to win with, a bunch of scrubs?
There is no better response to a stupid question than the phrase, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah.
It's fantastic, effective, and goes straight to the point.
Well, I agree. That was after the reporter questioned about Phil Jackson winning so many titles because he had great players, and that's basically, it was a rhetorical response, or a rhetorical question in the first place. Kobe on losing. Losing is losing. There aren't different degrees of losing. You either win a championship or you're shit. It's very black and white to me. I actually agree with Kobe on that.
Of course, and I agree with that specifically when we deal with these bullshit clips nonstop about how people are sore losers. How are you supposed to lose? You lose. It's awful.
Gracefully. It was very nice playing you, mate. This gaff you have here has been great. You made a couple gaffes in this gaff.
It's not like in an Oscar ceremony where you're supposed to be like, it does well. Like when you lose, people are talking about Spieth, man. He not only lost, he had to put the jacket on the guy that he lost to. So he's just like, fuck this.
What are you doing, Brett Favre, washing your hands? We continue. More quotes. Kobe on killing, not people, just on the court. I feel like killing everybody every time I go to the arena. It's always been a mantra for him. That's why the name, the Black Mamba, obviously ties into that. He had a killer instinct through all 19 and a half years before he started smiling and writing poetry for the NBA. We continue.
He's never going to let this go.
This is one of my favorites, though. Friends come and go.
This is a fucking screamer.
But banners hang forever, and that is so very true. Kobe didn't have many friends in the league, but he does have 5 friends that are hanging in the rafters. And a nice piece of jewelry, all of which I'm pretty sure he gave to his wife.
You can hang out with those friends. I mean, they listen. They don't talk shit back to you. They just sit there, they hang out. And, I mean, it probably wouldn't be as fun as hanging with Shaq. But I think that whole Shaq-Kobe rivalry, yes, was evident, apparently, during the whole of their career. But
it's past.
I'm pretty sure they're past. I'm pretty sure they're homies.
Yeah, they're probably back to homies. Well, speaking of Shaq, thank you, Francis. This is Kobe dissing Shaq.
Ali, to the U.
We know what it means as a team, but what about individually for you?
Just got one more than Shaq. So you can take that to the bank. You know how I am. You guys know how I am. I don't forget anything.
He's right. He doesn't forget anything. His kids, though, look pretty bored.
Yeah. I mean, that was before the whole, what is Curry's daughter, like, took the internet by storm, and nowadays it's just like, this is cute.
Well, they had the at the Clipper-Laker game, they played back-to-back. It was Kobe's kids, his two daughters, were introduced to Chris Paul's kid. What do you say? My dad's better than your dad. No, my dad's better than your dad. My dad's got 5 rings. It's like my dad's got
no rings.
My dad can beat up your dad.
That's just like the State Farm. DeAndre, you ain't got no rings.
Got no rings. Sure don't. Kevin Garnett's the best part of that. And lastly, I guess we kind of went chronologically here. Good job, guys. Serena Winniters she tweeted this out on Kobe Bryant and all the past Lakers' success in terms. This was just recently in March. I close my eyes and I just reminisce. That's what keeps me sane. Because the Lakers were 15-59 at that point and haven't much improved since. So it does keep Kobe sane. But there you have it. Those are, I believe, about 10. Those are the 10 best Kobe quotes. Fox Sports ran the 20 best. We'll leave the link to the article in the comment section below. Usually I lie about that, but I actually will do it for you guys. Some of them I didn't find as interesting, or they were just kind of self-explanatory. I thought these were by far the most juicy clips.
So what is your feelings around tomorrow night? Is it going to be, you're going to have that emotional side, that sense of nostalgia?
I agree. Well, I'll give Bart. Bart, how do you feel about tomorrow's Kobe game? I know you want to jump in. Bart's been a Laker fan since the 1800s, and
right, prepare the soft music.
Actually, I'm looking forward for Kobe retiring because it's like I want the next season to begin a new history, a new story for the Lakers, fresh faces. You know, because like for me, all this year, is just, he's given a lot to the sport of basketball, whether you like him or hate him. You know, it's amazing, like the places that he's been playing at, like Boston.
Yeah,
everybody in Boston was just like applauding him, and it's just incredible. It's like even though there's that rivalry there, it's like at the end of the day, it's like they respect him as a player and for the game of basketball.
Yeah, there's very few players out there that can kind of gather that response. Like in every sport, you'll get it. Like when someone appreciates greatness, no matter how much you hate him, and you can still hate him, but for a certain moment, you just have to be like, you know what, you're unbelievable. Like everyone, that's why I really don't get how bitter someone's rivalry can be. Like I am fierce rivals with a bunch of people. Like fierce rivalry with Rangers in football, but I can admit when someone's phenomenal and someone deserves a lot of the credit. That's the idea of sports. Like we're all
being objective.
It's just about you appreciate the greatness that's in front of you. I'm going to be sad to see Kobe Bryant go. He's the only basketball player before LeBron James that got me intrigued in the sport enough to want to find out more.
Yeah.
Like I know Michael Jordan of the highlights before, but it still wasn't enough to draw me in from the UK, or a lot of people in the UK.
Yeah,
Kobe transcended the game, I think, in ways that Michael Jordan didn't do as much in terms of his, like Kobe Bryant in Asia as a whole is a phenomenon. Like when he steps off, it is like a god has walked on the planet. So that's where I think he took the game to new lengths.
Love Kobe. Not a huge fan of poetry. Tomorrow's his last game.
You fucking robot.
Can't believe Gordon Hayward, of all people, gets to be like the guy who gives Kobe a hug in his last game at Staples Center. You couldn't get the Celtics or the Knicks or any other team playing there. The Heat.
Well, how much is the tickets going for right now? Like $295,000?
$2,800, I believe, is what can get you into the building. It's absurd. I don't think it's even close to fair, but at the same time, it's kind of what is it's the capitalistic way of selling tickets in a way, kind of, maybe.
You just made it free.
That's like, I can't talk about Kobe anymore. It's killing him inside. We'll do the same for Chris Paul in 10 years. Comment below with your favorite Kobe Bryant quote, what you think about his last game tomorrow. Is he going to score 100 points because he's going to take 200 shots? He might.
He's going to shoot from fucking everywhere.
He might.
It's going to be great.
Make sure to head over to us on Facebook, facebook.com/TYT Sports. Awesome footage there as well.